Good afternoon and welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Today is Monday, October 23rd, 2023. We are here for our 3 p.m. land use hearing in the hearing room on the first floor at our Larimer County Administrative Services building. I will call this meeting to order and we'll start with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please join me for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all for joining us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I am Larimer County Commissioner Jody Shadwick-Nally, Chair of the Board of County Commissioners. I'm joined at the dais by my colleagues, Larimer County Commissioner Kristen Stevens and Larimer County Commissioner John Kafalis. Also joining us today and helping us with our meeting is Tessa Beatty, our clerk to the board. Good afternoon, Tessa. Our Assistant County Attorney, Frank Haug. Thank you, Frank. We have our Community Development Director, Rebecca Everett. And also we have from I believe, our Community Planning Development is Ms. Lasher. And Ms. Colton, I think you're from Engineering. Planning, okay. Oh, there's Connor. There's Engineering. Hi, Engineering, thank you. Okay, so thank you all for being here to assist. I will now ask Rebecca Everett to kind of just explain how people can participate in today's hearing and any other process information. Thank you.
Yes, good afternoon, commissioners, and for everyone who has attended or is watching online. We respectfully request that all members of the audience please silence any electronic devices and please help yourself to a copy of the agenda on the wall to the right of the door at the hearing room entrance. If you are next to speak on an item, please make your way quietly to the front of the room to conserve time, and please wait to speak until you're recognized by the chair. We request that everyone maintain civility in the room, refraining from any audience applause, comments, or other disruptions. Please make any comments directly to the Board of County Commissioners from the podium. We do have a portable microphone available and assisted listening devices available as well for anyone who might need those. Please state your name at the beginning of any comments to the board and provide the spelling if needed. And for anyone who may be watching on Zoom, you will be muted until you are recognized by the chair. And if you wish to speak or request an item be moved from the consent agenda to the discussion agenda, please use the raise hand function on your Zoom control bar. Thank you.
Thank you, Rebecca. So we will now move on to our agenda. First, I would like to address, we had one tabled item from September 25th, 2023, the Little Valley Second Filing Lot 27 Amended Plat, file number 22-LAND4232. And this item, as we've been notified by staff, will be tabled again until a hearing date as November 13th. So do we need to make a motion to table that item at this time?
Yes, please.
Okay, I will ask Commissioner Kafalis if you would please make that motion, sir, to table this item number 1.
So moved, Madam Chair.
Any motions on the table? Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, now I will talk about our second 2 items. First, I want to state that we are moving item number 1 to the consent agenda. And let me first talk about our consent agenda. For the public's knowledge, consent agenda items are land use proposals where the applicant and the Planning Development Services team are in agreement with the details of the proposal and recommendations. And furthermore, consent items are presented when there's no known opposition and they are approved collectively without a full hearing. A consent agenda can be pulled from the agenda by one of the commissioners or a member of the public. And so before I do ask if any of my colleagues would like to pull any of these items or member of the public, I will make the notification that we have one item on the consent agenda, Garski Subdivision Preliminary Plat File Number 23-LAND4336. And then also we're moving the public hearing discussion item, the Banker Appeal File Number 23-GNRL0545, because request number 1 is going to be moved up there, but request number 2, an appeal to waive the application fee has been withdrawn. So colleagues, I'm going to move that into, both items into our consent agenda. So at this time, I will ask, are there any items my colleagues would like to pull from the consent agenda? I will now ask anyone from the public, anyone would like to have those items removed, any of these items moved from the consent agenda and then proceed with a full hearing for any of those items. Okay, seeing none. Rebecca, would you ask that of the people online?
We do
Please.
not have any members of the public on Zoom at the moment.
Okay, so I see no indication from online or members of the public. Frank, have I got all the dots? Okay, so with that, Commissioner Stevens, would you mind making the motion to approve the consent agenda with both items on it?
I can do that, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, I move to approve the 2 items on the consent agenda, subject to the conditions in the staff reports, and further move to authorize the chair to sign the findings and resolutions.
Thank you for that motion. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, so with that, we have no other items on our agenda today in discussion or consent. So with no further action needed by the Board of County Commissioners at 3:07, we are adjourned. Thank you all for attending today.